So what are you doing? So just checking everything?
It's leaks, checking leaks.
Right. So you've been doing this business for 4 years, Gary?
My business has been running about 18 months, but previous to this, yeah, I've been with another company.
Perfect. I can smell it, you know.
Yeah, it's just your test point out there.
Mm-hmm. Normally, how quickly can you do the gas safety check? You mentioned that it's about less than 30 minutes?
Depending on the number of appliances.
Okay.
We normally say about 10 minutes per appliance. So
10
obviously,
minutes per
yeah,
appliance.
you've only got your boiler here.
Yeah.
So, 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
You should be able to do one appliance in.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you do your gas pressure check on your meter as well. I think it's 2011.
So it's about
it's
9
good,
years.
Good 9 years. But like you say, signs of leakages, your expansion vessels, your emissions tests, your safety shut off, which is underneath here for your gas, checks that's working right. Your bleeding of your radiators, just all included in a service.
Perfect.
So this is your safety cut off. So as you can see, your heating's on at the minute.
Yeah.
So if we switch that down,
Yeah.
that should go off. There you go, your burner light's gone out.
Yeah.
Which means your safety shut off is working perfectly.
Right. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
We do definitely need 2 screws for the underneath
That's
here
fine.
though, to hold the casing in, obviously. To make the chamber tight. Right. Excuse me, sorry. Just checking there if any water comes out your expansion vessel. If water's coming out your expansion vessel, it means it's faulty.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. Normally, do you recommend to do the boiler service every year to keep it like?
I recommend, obviously, being a gas engineer, you have to, in my opinion, have your boiler serviced every 12 months. Yeah.
Perfect.
A lot of people just have the boiler services to keep the warranty.
Yeah.
But it's like your car. You have your car MOT'd every year. You should have your boiler serviced every year.
Yeah. Perfect. Agree. What sort of lifespan on those kind of boilers? Because
these the combi boilers, it's hard to tell. I'd say anywhere between probably 10 and 20 years, depending on how much you use it, just like a car. Right. If you've got the heating on every day,
right.
It's different for different people and different boilers. Right. Obviously, if you're getting the top end boilers.
Last time when I do viewing, right, that boiler was 37 years old.
That'll just be the heating boiler.
Right.
It would have been a heating boiler, and then they would have had a water tank upstairs.
That lasts longer?
In my opinion, I think they did tend to last longer than the combis, yeah.
Right, thank you, interesting.
Okay. I will need this door back open again, sorry.
So when you're doing the boiler services, the things you look out for is to check if there's any leakage.
Just check if there's any leakages, then
and making sure that all the
your expansion vessel, you're testing your emissions that are coming off your boiler, which you do in a gas safety check anyway. We bleed all the radiators, that comes with our service. Yeah, there's just multiple things that you do for your boiler service.
Perfect.
Check everything's in good working order.
Perfect. Thank you, Gary.
Okay.
You need to do the breeding every winter. Do you need to do that every now and then?
Well, Well, your engineer should bleed them when you service the appliance.
Right.
So every 12 months they'll be getting bled anyway.
That's why it's a good practice to have the service done every 12
Every 12 months, and then you know everything's complete then, don't you?
Perfect. Thank you, Gary.
Okay.
Emissions tax.
Emissions tests.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tests how much carbon monoxide's coming off your actual boiler. So you'll have a certain level where you can't go past on the reading, but the level will be 0.0040, which will be well below, or 0.7. It's fluctuated between 7 and 8.
Yeah.
So absolutely fine.
Perfect.
Okay. If this is less than 2 meters.
Less than 2 meters to the floor.
To the floor. It's got to be caged and have a cage round it.
Right.
Also, as well, your flue coming off any openings of windows needs to be a minimum of 300 mil, so
right.
30 centimeters. So it needs to be away from the window, which
Right.
obviously you can see is a lot more.
Yeah.
So just when you're
Okay.
ending your
The
property,
height more than 2 meters.
2 meters off the floor. So if it's less than 2 meters off the floor, if your flue was say I'm 1.7-ish, if your flue was around here, it'd have to be caged over.
Right, cage over to protect it.
To protect it.
Yeah.
Well, because if they get hot, you see, so any children, anything like that.
Yeah.
Just giving you a pointer there. Just any other properties.
Perfect. Thank you very much.